Hello, wonderful viewers. You're welcome to KNUST News. So in this video, we are going to be talking about the supplementary examination. And if somebody cares to ask, what is the supplementary examination? It is an examination that you write to redeem yourself of a course that you had less than, or you had less than, yes, a course that you had less than 40%. Okay, so if you had 40 and above, you are safe. But if you had 39 and below, that means you failed the course and you would have to rewrite to redeem yourself. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to register for about the supplementary examination as a whole, so that you get to understand things as you proceed. If you are lucky in your first year, this may help you so that you prepare yourself very well. But if you are in maybe your third year or your final year and then you are chancing on this, you may have to try as much as possible to set up. So I'm going to log into the student portal and then we proceed from there. Okay, so you are welcome to the dashboard of the student portal. So the student portal has a lot of features here that you can make use of. So I'm going to show you how to register for the courses. If you are using a mobile phone, the interface will be quite different. You would have all these arranged one after the other. So when you log in, you come to the course registration. I have a video on all these things that explains all these things, so you can go to the channel and then watch what each of them means. So if you let me do a quick one. So if you want to know whether you've through the course or not, you just come to your status checker and you click on your status checker, and then you see all the details that you have. So anything that has to do with the students portal, you have everything at the academic status checker. So whether you owe fees, whether you've registered your courses, whether you've been tagged as deferred, whether you've accessed your lectures, your trade status. So as you can see, there's a tool here for the 2024-2025 academic year, right? And then outstanding fees, and then biometric verification, and then lectures assessment. So before we go into the true courses registration and all that, I'd like to make some things clear to you. So if you owe fees from the academic year that just ended, you'll not be able to register unless you settle your debt. And then when you settle your debt and then you are registering, you are not supposed to pay when you are registering, but if you have enough, you can pay it instantly. But normally it is added onto your academic fees for the next academic year so that you pay for it. So once you go to register, you come and check your fee status and you realize that you are owing. So the paper is 50 cedis per paper. Okay, as of now. So for the 2024-2025 academic year, it's 50 cedis per paper. So I'm going to register for the true courses. So let's use this as an example. As you can see, the person is owing fees, but it's from the fact that the person has already registered. Okay, so let's go to the course registration. So if you are yet to register for the programs, when you click on the proceed to course registration, you would have the courses listed for you. So you follow it and then you register your courses. And there are some tags I would like to make mention of. So if you check your results and you have I attached to a result, that means it's incomplete. There's something missing. That there are no scores for you for some parts, or you didn't do something. And then we have marks unavailable. That is the I with the asterisk. For that one, a lecturer may call you and tell you that, oh, when I was marking, I didn't get your script. So that one, the person puts an asterisk attached to the I. And we have deferred. So the deferred comes as a result of you not registering for the course. If you don't register for your courses, you automatically deferred unless you see your exam officer for whatever necessary steps must be taken to be done for you. And so let's come back to this window. So you see, if you have been tagged as owing fees, please contact your account officer. The person has already registered for the courses. That's why you are seeing this screen. So let me talk about something about the Resit. So as I said, when you are registering, if you owe fees, you can register. That is number one. And also, it is charged per paper, 50 cedis per paper. Okay. And then when it comes to writing the Resit, if you are coming from far, that is, if you don't live close to campus and then you want to write but you want a place to stay, the school provides accommodation for that, and I think it's per night rate charge. So if they can charge like 10 cedis per night. So if you are going to write about 3 or 4 papers, or you just want to stay on campus and prepare, you can just prepare yourself and then go to any of the hostels on campus and then see the porter or the hostel manager there, and then they help you out. And also probably if you've already booked accommodation in a hostel that is lenient and they would allow you to stay, you can just go there to stay. And then the challenges with this is that you only have to take the opportunities that are given you by your course reps, your department HODs, and then the agenda boys and girls. Some of them go out to organize tutorials for you so that you'll be able to register. Then they organize the tutorials for you to do a lot of things. You learn some of the courses, especially if they are very challenging that you cannot do it on your own. So you go to them and then they help you. So for Resit, you can always choose to write it the following year instead of what has already approached. So let's say 2024, 2025, it's open, but I don't want to write it. I'm not ready. I want to write it next year. Do not register. Okay, do not register. If you are going to register and you see that there is an option for you to defer the courses, you can defer it, and then next year when they open the portal, you register for Resit and then you rewrite. So that is it. But after the end of the supplementary examination, that is when the results for supplementary is open, when the supplementary examination results are made available. If you fail twice in the supplementary examination, listen, there are two things. One, when you fail more than 2 in a normal exam, you will not be withdrawn. You have to write the supplementary. Okay. And then 2, if you write supplementary for those trailed courses and you still trail 2 or more, that is where you will be withdrawn. And then the school gives you an opportunity to rewrite, to write a letter to your HOD or your exam officer or whoever, and then they will reinstate you. Then you would have to go over those courses again. Okay, so take note. If you write a normal exam and you trail 2 or more, you will not be withdrawn. But if you write a supplementary exam and then you trail 2 or more, that is when you will be withdrawn. Okay, right. So if you have a deferred, that is for continuing students. If you had deferred from last semester for a particular course, you cannot rewrite, you cannot resit for that paper unless you register it in the next academic year and then do that course. So if you've been deferred, that means you don't write midterm for it, you don't write end of sem for it, you don't have class test scores or anything for it. So you just have to register for the following year and then you will write. Okay, first and third years, you repeat if you have a CW less than 40 after the supplementary examination. Okay, so there is one that you'll be withdrawn if you have 2 or more trails after the supplementary. And then for second years and third years, you would have to repeat your year if you have a CW less than 40 after the supplementary. Okay, and then for some departments, their trail score is below 50. Right, for others it's below 40. So most of them, the majority is below 40. So supplementary is not something that should scare you, but just that it's going to require a lot of work. And then depending on the kind of lecturers that you be handling that, some of them choose to do MCQs for you, but you'd have to be prepared for it. It just takes a short time for you to prepare for supplementary. So you have to try your best and then pass the exam. Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Bye.